And we are back, joined by head coach Gregg Marshall. And coach, certainly a lot of the things that you talked about working on over the past week with offensive execution were much more in evidence today.
Yeah, and we executed better, but what we did was we shared the basketball more and better, and we made shots. So, we were too much one-on-one, too much I'm going to force something against Texas Southern. And, you saw the result, the shooting percentages. We took a lot of tough twos, and we had too many shots that had no chance to go in. Today, 29 assists on 40 baskets, and obviously these guys can shoot the ball. You saw that. As long as we take good ones, I feel really good about our chances to score a lot of points. And today, 103.
And you mentioned sharing the ball. I mean, looking inside, getting the ball to the post, looking ahead in transition, and finding guys as soon as they opened up a lot of times.
Yeah, we got Poor Bears has 4 field goals, Asbjorn has 2 field goals, and Big Mo had 6. So that's 12 field goals from our 5 men alone.
It sure helps when you've got big men that can run the floor, but they're maturing quickly because they're forced to play with Jamie on the bench.
Right, exactly. And, it's going to be an interesting dynamic when you get that big guy back. And somebody who just won't be able to play quite as much. So I think they understand that. And I told them at halftime, listen, don't slop through this second half because we're still evaluating as coaches, and we're going to have some decisions when we start to play games that are close, and that bench kind of gets a little shorter. So play your game, continue to rebound and defend, and execute on the offensive end and share that ball.
Jamarius Burton sure has matured as a point guard for you.
Oh, my goodness. And not only that, but he shot the ball in today. I mean, he from one year to the next, you're right, Dave, he's gotten so much better as a player, and he looks good. He looks healthy finally. For the last couple of weeks, man, he's been in and out of the lineup with the dental surgery and then the sprained ankle. So, man, when he went in the game, immediately the score went to the right direction.
And he's a tough matchup for any defender because he's so big and physically can take you down low if he has to.
5 assists, 6 total rebounds, and 18 points. So did a great job. Didn't turn it over. The only guy that did turn it over was Grant, and we're going to show him his turnovers, and he just can't be sloppy with the ball. He threw it to him a couple of times, and we only had 9, and he had 5 of them.
Your best rebounding day so far, big margin on the boards today, and there weren't any offensive rebounds to be had at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, we wanted more offensive rebounds for sure, but I would prefer to have 0 offensive rebounds because we make every shot.
Well, certainly a step in the right direction, and now a little quicker turnaround. You get Gardner-Webb, a team that really hung with North Carolina pretty well last night.
Wasn't it a 9-point game? They ended up losing by 9, and they were leading Virginia at half last year in the first round of the NCAA tournament, so Virginia goes on to win. And I don't know what that says about them, but they did lose a couple players, as did we. It was great to see Samaje Haynes-Jones and Eli Farrakhan and Demetric Williams and Ben Smith, obviously, all former players in our locker room. So they lost a couple guys, we lost a couple guys, but they're very well coached, and they're really playing some good basketball. So it's a short turnaround. We'll have a light practice tomorrow with a lot of video, and then a typical day before the game practice on Monday.